morning, the undefeated fam. Welcome to a day in their life and a full day of eating as requested with Mike. This morning, guys, we've got the Arnolds are on, so I'm just gonna load up some.
When the metro flags, the first day I walked in the gym, Brian told me, like, you got a pretty good physique there. It's like you compete.
The Arnold Classic is on, so make sure we don't miss any of the action. You guys also get to see me go through the effort and excuse the breathing. I'm putting my socks on. So this is a bit of a running joke in the household. Oh. One sock. My shoe selection has gone from what's fashionable to what's convenient. And these ones fit the best right now. Easy. Oh, fuck. All right, guys, so it's almost 7 a.m. We've been up, showered. I shower straight away out of bed. In this place we have stairs. So currently I have a saying. It's I'm either up or I'm down. If I'm up, I'm not coming down. So I basically get done everything I need to upstairs before I come downstairs. And once I come downstairs, I'm not going back up. So I'm done up there, showered, cleaned. Today is Saturday. So Saturday mornings for us at the moment is sports. Normally we'd be taking Iman to tennis, but this morning she's playing down in the peninsula with Wesley. So we took her to the bus stop, excuse me, to the school at about 6:30, and she'll catch a bus with school to her tennis tournament, and then they'll catch a bus back. But the boys have Jiu Jitsu, so we'll get them up in a second, get them ready for Jiu Jitsu. I'll make some breakfast and show you guys what I normally get up and about each morning. Doesn't change much, it's not too exciting. Sups from the fridge done. My other morning sups. So I'll try and have all my digestive enzymes, probiotics, vitamin D, liver, heart, kidney, NAC, all first thing. So D. So I'm using some inner dose, and really like the way they feel. Digest aid, the liver, and the kidney and heart. So not that there's necessarily anything wrong with my liver, but I mean obviously bodybuilding is a pretty harsh sport. We push our bodies, abuse our bodies to maximum limits. So a lot of stuff what we do is prevention. Try to make sure that we stay as healthy as possible through the grind. NAC from Labs, really high quality product. I would normally also do, you guys might have seen the Obliterate from Max Labs, but at the moment excuse me. At the moment, I'm trying to gain weight. I found with the obliterate was almost caused me to burn too much fat, so I had to pull that out because it just doesn't suit the stage I'm in at the moment. So no obliterate. Morning stuff's done. Get to some breakfast. So what I've done here is I've actually soaked 150 grams of oats overnight in rice milk. So I find that with oats especially, if I cook them in the microwave or in the morning, the faster I cook them, the less I digest them. And I think that really comes down to the slower you cook oats, the more they become starch resistant, and they almost become like a probiotic. So by soaking them overnight, they're cooking for 10 hours, 12 hours. So really, really slow, which means they become more starch resistant and much easier to digest, almost gluten-free. I said almost, not totally. But for me, that's a much better way to eat oats because it digests so much better. So I soak them in rice milk. I'll then get some protein. Get some cornflakes. Banana, some honey. Some blueberries. And some more rice milk. So if you guys are looking to try and increase calories, rice milk has about 11 grams of carbs. This one 10 per 100 mils. So rather than using water, you could use rice milk. And for every 100 mils, you're getting about 10 grams of carbs. So in this meal alone, I'm using 600 mils of rice milk, which means I'll get an extra 60 grams of carbs just from the milk. So it's easier. 2 scoops, which is 35 grams protein. Okay. Protein, some blueberries. 150. So when there's fuck all left and you try it again, I'll just chuck it in. Empty. Make sure these mix through. This is Marvy and this is Arlo. These are our Devon Rex. He's going to stand offish a little bit, but they're very curious and very friendly. I personally think my cats are the funniest cats in the world. I could watch them all day. I really like the Devon Rex because they don't molt at all. Like, there's no hair left anywhere. So animals are cool to have, but when you like end up with hair all over your top, and fucking all over your couch and everywhere, I can't stand that dirty look. So not for me. But these ones, they don't fucking molt at all. Right, so 100 grams of banana. 80 grams of gluten-free cornflakes. I'll just put these on top. Okay. Then we'll do 50 grams of honey. Last thing, 200 mils of more rice milk. Breakfast, 72 grams of protein, 279 grams of carbs, 18 grams of fat for 1,500, almost 1,600 calories. So there is a 1,600 cal breakfast for meal one. Halfway up, as much as I go. All right. You want cereal or toast or? Cornflakes. Morning. As you will often have a shake, so I'll have cereal. Can you get oat milk in this one? What? There's the oat milk.
What protein is this?
So it's vanilla one.
What's this one?
That's honeycomb. So get some vanilla protein. Get the chocolate sauce out. Do it like this. All right. Like this, then you loop and sweep under, and then loop and sweep under.
And then pull. That's done. Hopefully it's time enough to last the whole lesson.
You have to learn that.
No, I'm joking, I'm joking. You don't have to.
Love you.
Oh, kiss me quickly.
Oh, they kiss it for me. Kiss it for me. Let's do it. poll for everyone out there. What do you prefer? Aircon or window down? Yeah, either. Yeah, either air conditioning and windows up, or aircon off and windows down.
I would
Window?
say
Sal's definitely window guy.
sometimes the wind is hot, and the air conditioning barely helps.
Because we're going really fast, then the air turns cold and it launches at my face.
Even if it's 40 degrees outside.
Huh?
Even if it's 40 degrees outside.
Yeah, remember when we went to
That gym and Baba, remember when we
remember when we were going to Inter and
we put the window down, the wind was coming, and when we put our face near the wind,
it was really cold. It was really
we
cold.
couldn't open
And
our
it was
eyes.
a really hot day.
Alright, so you guys are both window down? Is that right?
I would say sometimes window.
Okay. Vote. Aircon or window? Which one?
Okay, window.
So luckily for us, Jiu Jitsu is really close. So,
It used to be pretty cold.
well, it was still close before, but it's even closer now.
We're more closer.
I always get scared of Jiu Jitsu when if the adult class is after the boys class, and if the adults walk in and see me waiting there, it almost looks like I'm waiting to hop on the mats. And they're like, "You're not wrestling, are you?" But the funny thing is, they'd probably smash me because my cardio and flexibility is terrible.
Everything people tell you not to do. Don't pick a scab. Don't pick a scab.
There was a mozzie right next to it.
Don't pick a scab.
We have a rule for the kids when they do really good at BJJ, they get to choose their own drink.
Yeah. Yes.
It's been there for a bit of a week now.
So we got Tetris and they released
G
it
Fuel.
because someone was the first ever person to beat the game.
Oh wow.
To take a look at what he has to reveal on stage.
DJ, it's not just a Canadian thing, because we know Canadians that are dropping weight, but this guy looks like he is just in the Arnold Classic. But DJ,
And Bruce, coming back to defend her title is going to be very tough for her.
All right, so obviously finished up at Jiu Jitsu. The boys killed it, proud. Head back home. Normally Iman's with us as well, but with her tennis today, Iman's, where is she? Peninsula somewhere? So she's caught a bus with school, so waiting for Iman to get home from her tennis. Then I'll head off and train. Saturdays are one of my biggest check-in days. I mean, most people want to check in on weekends. They sort of, go through the whole week, and Friday, Saturday comes through, and they definitely want to check in because they want to have a free meal after they check in, or it's the end of most people's week, obviously, Friday, Saturday. So Saturday is one of my largest check-ins. Like, so today I've got all up, so it would be here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. 12 check-ins just today alone. So and that one, I know it's at 10:30, so no doubt there'll be a couple people who check in towards midday, 1 p.m. as well. So just 12 today on its own. So what I'll basically do is I did a couple this morning around sort of meal one. I'll do a couple now. Any phone calls that I need to have, I'll probably do in the afternoon. I'll schedule those in. If they don't need a phone call, they don't need to hear from me, it was a pretty straightforward check-in, then I'll update it just as we go throughout the day. So a couple more here, we'll go train once Iman gets back. And then after training, a few more, break it up with some, the Arnold today. Obviously the Arnold's on, so watching the Arnold. I'll make sure we get them all done by sort of, hopefully 6 p.m. I try not to work past, I mean, it's hard because with our day, sometimes we're out for most of the day. So when I come home, I sort of structure my work time between sort of 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. But ideally, I don't want to work past sort of 7 p.m. I want to try and have some time with the family off the computer. But it just depends on how the day goes. I'm blessed in the fact that I can work from a laptop, I can work from anywhere. You know, I'm not limited with having to be at an office or somewhere to do my work. So there are times where we can do our stuff during the day and then I'll work at night time. And it's just a balance, that's all it is. So clients now, train, and more clients later on. T right now is preparing some of the next food. So basically at the moment I'm having half a kilo of pasta a day, raw weight. So it works out to be about 1.2 kilos cooked. So T will go ahead and get started on the pasta now, so that later on we can just add the pasta to my meat. So just trying to cook ahead and be efficient. Yeah, babe?
Yeah. I can tap out, pick up.
I was having rice. Basically, rice and pasta are very similar in carbohydrates or, excuse me, in macros per 100 grams. There's not a lot of difference between rice and pasta. But I was having so much rice, I just got to a point where I was like, I can't have another mouthful of rice. So we switched to pasta. And the good thing with pasta is we can have rigatoni, we can have spaghetti, we can have spirals, we can have there's so many different types of pasta we can have. And when you're trying to force in 7,000 plus calories a day, texture is so important, because it'll get to a point where I can't have any more of that type of food purely because the texture just fucking kills me. So being able to change up the pasta type has enabled me over the last few weeks to keep eating, whereas previously I would have just tapped out because it was just too much. So today's rigatoni, yes. I was talking too loud for
Yeah, rigatoni's today.
Anyway, and spaghetti tomorrow. So anyway, we'll update you on those meals as they come. This is just shake that I'm getting ready now. Don't mind that little annoying noise in the background. 150 grams of carbs, glycogen. Some EAAs. Argument as to whether these are effective or not, whether you need them or not during a session. I like to have them. I feel better on them. And I like the taste. And then I use some creatine, citrulline, and beta-alanine as well. Post-workout, K-time bars. Well, why not? I like to hit them cold in there. Then it has been a little while since we first ate this morning. Normally I'm training earlier, but because I was waiting for Iman to get back, it's been a little bit longer than I'm used to. So I'll have a boost bar on the way over. I hide them. I have to hide my boost bars, otherwise T will eat them all. So.
Where did you actually pull that out?
I'm telling you.
Save our legs.
I can't tell you, I can't reveal my secrets.
Wow.
Man's gotta have something for himself around here. Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll have the boost bar, and today I'm gonna have some cherry limeade by Ghost on the way over to training, and then into training have the aminos and carbs. Then post training I'll have the K times, and then on the way back here, and I'll have my main meal as soon as I come back. So that's the setup for today. Everything's in there. Dirty washing down there for the lady to do.
Oh no, you do all that.
No, it's just fold.
You do all that.
I just fold.
You do everything.
Not everything. And yeah, we're good. Fuck no. You just leave me and my boost alone. No.
Okay, so come where the other ones are.
I'll get you another one. Close your eyes.
Where's the other one?
I'll get you another one. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
God, really serious right now. You hide them.
Close your eyes.
Okay, go close.
There you go.
They must be in the cupboard pushed so far back. Oh, they're cold. They're in the fridge. Oh.
Anyway, so this is a pre-workout meal. This is 2 grams of protein, 16 fat, and 35 carb. Video.
Hi, Mama. No. Hi, Chaza. Can you unlock it, Mama?
Yeah.
What you doing?
What are you doing?
I won my game.
Just don't. Where was it? Mount Martha.
Pardon?
Mount Martha.
Peninsula Grammar. So I think it was like Mount something. But then I'm versing Geelong Grammar in 2 weeks.
That was longer. Long part of the day. So like they get up at 6:45 was the bus basically. Now it's 12. It's fucking, you know, yeah, every day. Well, for a Saturday, yeah. Normally she'll have tennis like Glen Waverley or like here, Elstonwick.
This is the last bus trip that we have, I think, for this term only. I don't
Geelong.
know about term 4.
Geelong
No,
bus
Geelong,
trip.
they're coming to Elstonwick.
No, it's fine then. Right fam, so down here at Dohertys, Brunswick, not Dandenong. Brunswick Dohertys, world famous. The original, the Mecca. Gonna do a push session today, so some chest, shoulders, triceps and biceps actually at the end, so trying to squeeze a lot into this session. I've been using the ball recently before all of my upper sessions, trying to really just, I find with the ball, it's good for active release, so obviously pressure, but I get a lot of blood flow, and it softens the tendons. So right now, I'm working my bicep tendon, but what really gets me during a push session is my sort of subscap, teres major, minor, and infra and supra, which sit just behind the shoulder. So just behind the shoulder and under the shoulder blade, up into the armpit, all wraps around up into that front delt area. And so right now, there's pressure on my infra and subscap, but it's all referring straight to this front delt. So what I'll do is I'll keep rolling this out and keep on that infra and supra until I don't feel much referral at all into that front delt. And that kind of means that the back side of my shoulder is loose enough to start my pressing. What happens is, if I go and start pressing straight away, and I haven't got this rolled out, all the tension goes straight to my bicep tendon in this front delt. It's like all the blood rushes there, it just stops, and the pain's unbelievable. So all I'm feeling when I'm pressing chest is just this, someone's got like a knife in my front delt just pressing down. So if you've ever felt that too, most likely it's this supra area behind your shoulder which is causing that tension. So, little ball, $10, roll it out. That's it, I just roll it out until I don't feel the pain, and I'm pretty much good to start. I always like to do a few warm-ups. No matter what it is. Just to push blood into the area that I'm trying to work. Yeah, the popular term is pre-activate, or whatever else. But I just want some movement and some neural connection before I start my main movements. So I've got a pretty light weight, and I'm just doing some flies and some presses with the cable. Just focusing on me connecting with my chest. Just right now, all my thought process is just in chest, 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 chest. I'm also trying to think of, okay, so while you're pressing, are you traps up, lay down, down, traps down, traps down, traps down. Are your shoulders forward, or are they back? Shoulders back, shoulders back, shoulders back. So all these little things while I'm doing my warm-ups, activation, just to get myself ready for the work. So first exercise here, I'm going to do a high incline press. I prefer to use the cables. I just feel like I get a really nice converge on the way in, and I love the tension I feel excuse me, the whole way through the movement. Sometimes with the incline machines, the line of travel of the weight can cross different parts of gravity, and that can make it easier and harder in some sections. Whereas I love the way the cable or the stack just moves up and down. So it's pretty consistent the whole way through the movement. So although this is a high incline, it's still chest dominant.
Whoa! Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believed me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense. I don't care what a critic gotta say. I got them picking up the pieces. That to me, you really playing with your life. I'm about to come and run it all back. I'm the new era, about to snap back. You ain't fitting for it, cause you all cap like. Hold up. I shoot my shot, wait, hold up. I'm really about to run this go up. You know what's up net when it go up. Ain't got no other plans, you don't need to understand. Ay, we on overtime, you don't need to understand. Ay, you just show them how to do it when you don't know what to say. Tell me how you plan to win if you plan to play the shit. Moving fast, already gone. cross me, dog. Just let me relax. Stop assuming what we doing. Keep it moving. What we doing? Cause it can get. Cause it can get.
2 sets there. Moving on to this flat press now. Plate loaded. This has always been one of my favorite movements. I don't know why this. I would have a strength piece. Any gym I'll have one of these. I just always love the connection I get with it. 3 sets here.
I needed ambition, I needed a mission to beat in submission with no intermission. I see the collision, the crash and the distance, they coming off track, no. Now when they ask what's the motive, don't talk, I just show them. They all about to see what I mean in the moment. I gotta keep going, I'm shaking the dice and I'm keeping it rolling, they already know. Ain't got no other plans, you don't need to understand, ayy. We all know the time, you don't need to understand, ayy. You just show them how to do it when you don't know what to say. Tell me how you plan to win if you plan to play safe. Moving fast, already gone, yeah, but you bringing me back. Try to double cross me, dog. Just let me relax. Stop assuming what we doing. Keep it moving. What we doing? Cause it can get. Cause it can get.
One more.
Almost there. Done. 4, 5, 6. Come on, lift. 7, 8, 2, 9. Easy, people. Push, push. That's it. Brother.
Thanks, brother. Right guys, so 3 sets there, moved on to a fly, seated, back support. So there's going to really isolate the chest, and again using cable because I love the constant tension. I really dislike using dumbbells for flies, so I feel that at a certain point you lose tension, whereas the cable, tension from the stretch all the way to the shortest contraction possible. So. And then felt like it's just like him that. So you notice here guys, that after I've done my reps, I'm doing some partials in the lengthened position, so lengthened bias partials. So I'll complete a normal set to pretty much failure with good form, and then I'll do as many lengthened bias partials as possible. So just then I got 15 reps, and then I got, I think it was 5 partials. So, yep. So with the lengthened bias partials, you're just trying to keep tension on the chest in that lengthened position. Nice and controlled. I think Nothing erratic, no injuries. Oh man. So moving on now to triceps using the cable crossover. I'm going to superset that into a deficit push-up. Right guys, so moving on to shoulders, delts. We did a sort of tricep, superset. Then my favorite shoulder exercise of them all is this one, which is the lying side cable with cuffs. Notice I put my incline or the bench on the lowest incline possible. I just find that gets the most natural path for my delts to travel in. So it's not necessarily thinking about my hands, it's thinking about the angle and position of my delts in relation to how that line of pull is happening from the cables. So essentially you want to try and keep things, when using cables, my side fibers and my delt running down like that. You want to keep that cable coming that same line direction. So like you think about incline press, think about your lines of the striations in your upper pec. And if you look at them closely, you want to try and keep that line of press with dumbbells, cables, whatever, in that same line. What I've been taught anyway over the years. Trying to recruit as many muscle fibers as possible. More muscle fibers you recruit, more damage you can incur. The more micro damage you incur, the more that can be repaired. The more that's repaired with rest and food, the more you will grow. It's not rocket science, well it kind of is, but it's not at the same time. So we're finishing off now with some biceps. Shoulders done, the other side. blind side cable raise with cuffs. We went on to a behind the back raise with cuffs again. Some lengthened bias partials again. In that set, then we did some cable front raises, single arm. With the front raise, as I was coming up, I was sort of coming across the body a little bit, just at the top there, just to really get that top part of the interior delt into the chest. You can see there, just that little bit. Let's come up, you know, squeeze through that section there. Now finishing with some biceps. So we'll do some cable curls. Focus on the length and range. Then we'll finish with some hammer curls. All right, fam, so push session with arms done down here at Dohertys in Brunswick, the original mecca of bodybuilding. If you've never been here, I always say it's always worth the trip. The amount of nostalgia and history that's on the walls it's unbelievable. So big thank you to Tony and the crew, all the staff and members down here for sharing the space. Like I said, check them out. Dohertys Brunswick is the original mecca of Australian bodybuilding. So for me, post-workout on the way home, I'll have a Gatorade, 36 grams of carbs, and I'll have 2 K-Time bars. I believe these are around 25 grams of carbs each, minimal protein, minimal fats, so 24 each, another 50 there, and then when I get home, I'll have my main meal, which you will see next on this. So drive home, I'll see you at meal number maybe 3 for the day, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, so we have just, T, which is over there, has just finished cooking the pasta and lamb, so we're going to plate this up and show you all what it is. Pasta, lamb, fuck. I suck at this self-filming thing. Right, let's plate it up. Alright, so professionals here. This is 500 grams raw weight. So we're a little bit late today, so I'm going to combine this into 2 meals instead of 3. So how we're going to do it is we're going to weigh the whole thing out. Oh, fuck.
No, I'm like not good at it. I'm so shaky.
Bayley gave us a shit camera as well, so it's Bailey's fault.
Fuck you, Riley.
Alright, so the full amount is 1200. So we're going to take away half.
Like I need to be like way over here with it.
Roughly half, which is perfect. A lamb. And 500 of pineapple juice. Give it a shake.
Why do you make your turn?
I don't know. $500 there. And last but not least, full strength sweet chili. And we'll do 60 grams of that. Full strength. Right. We have 76 grams of protein, 349 grams of carbs, and 11 grams of fat, for a total of 1,806 calories. Alright, let's get in. We always eat with a spoon. I'll see you for the next meal. Anyway, that's a little bit from where we are at here. I'm going to finish this, then get back to bed, hopefully. And yeah, hopefully that was an interesting day of eating. It's a little bit in and out in terms of the different cameras. Apologies for that. We will get better at these, but I hate filming myself, and Bayley couldn't be here at 1 a.m. to film me. So I'll get better, we'll get better, and we'll keep bringing you guys some more insights into what goes into the daily life of a pro bodybuilder trying to make his name. Until then, guys, stay undefeated. Remember, we never lose. We win or we learn.